Getting from God. Getting what you need from God. Going to God, getting it. Because if God give it to you, it's for you. First, you got to grow up. Your growth come from God. Your help come from God. Wisdom and knowledge, not of this world, not because of your birthdays, but because you went to God to get heavenly wisdom and heavenly knowledge. Getting it from God is learning about God, getting in a relationship with God, the one and only true living God. Getting by yourself, seeking Him. Continue to seek, continue to knock, continue to, you know, continue to go forward. And it's like God help you go forward, because going forward it's like getting somewhere. In order to get somewhere, you got to get up. And in order to get up, you need to grow up and you need to get footstools, right? Footstools is like another level. It's like getting in a relationship with God, getting to know God, learning about Him. What did His Word say? Everybody got a Bible. Everybody in their house got a Bible. And when I started to get to know, when I got into a relationship with God, I was by myself, and I got on my knees and I cried out, and I started asking the Lord to heal me. And I started thinking about wrong things as I was talking to God, as I was praying. And I will always try to push them little wrong things aside and continue to ask God for healing. But they will always come back to the surface. And I figured out that God wanted me to acknowledge that, to talk about it, to confess it, to admit, to take accountability of my wrongdoing before I can get anything from God. Getting into a relationship with God, He make you better. He's a jealous God. Just like when you in relationships, guess what? If it ain't a relationship with God, it ain't gonna work. That's why you keep starting over. That's why you keep arguing and fussing, because your will won't be done. So you might as well get with God. You might as well learn about God. You might as well get in a relationship with God. You might as well seek God's face. Seek His help, His hand for help. You might as well, okay, what you want me to do, Lord? Because it's not going my way, and it's not going to go your way, and it's not going to go my way. It's going to go God's way. So you got to get it from God. So I started learning about God. I wanted a relationship with Him, a real relationship. I said, I need a relationship with the Lord. I need to. And when I got into a relationship with Him, people will always come to me that are lost. People that are in the dark will always come to me. And they will always try to get me to do wrong. I was being tempted. I was being tried. I said, I had to learn how to say no to wrong. I had to learn how to be content. So when I stayed with God, the more I stayed with God, the more I resist temptation, the more I said no to wrong, the more God started revealing stuff to me. God started revealing every secret thing to me. And it's going to get easier and easier. At first, it's going to be a little rough, but you have to pray. Always, you have to pray. You have to acknowledge God in all your ways. You have to continue to seek God in hard times. Don't you fight people. Don't fight them back. You have to pray in the midst of the storm. God is a present help when you in trouble. That's God timing. Anything that's out of your control is in God control. And it's like, that's a God moment. That's a growth moment. That's a moment that God is trying to get you to grow, get a footstool. Don't leave Him. You be like, oh, God sent me a man. Oh, God sent me a woman. I prayed last night. Let me tell you, I went to God asking for a man. Guess what? God told me to heal. And then I said, when I healed, I said, okay, Lord, I'm ready for my man. But God told me no. He said, stay with me. He said, I'm going to give you your heart desire. But it's a lot of people out there need me, and I need to use your body. But you can't sin. I'm like, I can't sin? Yeah, you can't sin. You got to go out there. You got to you just be nice to people, love people, be you, don't change. If somebody come to you and try to change you for the worse, pray. Pray. Do not do what they want you to do. Do not do what the devil wants you to do. The devil is not your father. Don't listen to him. So anybody that's coming to you that's out of character, they trying to get you to do like they doing. They trying to get you to follow them. It's like, where you going? They don't know where they going. They lost. God needs you to stay with him. God needs you to resist temptation. I don't care how they look. They can look gorgeous. They can look handsome. Stay with God. You as a believer, I need you to stay with God. Because when I went to God and got healed, I went back out there. I said, okay, I'm ready for a relationship. But they wasn't healed. Because they was trying to get me to do wrong. I'm like, wait a minute. God not going to send somebody to me to take me off track. No, this is a God moment. I'm not through growing yet. I got to stay with God. God is not going to send me somebody that's unhealed unless he want me to minister to them, unless he want me to speak life to them, unless he want me to say no to wrong and resist temptation. Say no, I can't follow you, my brother. I can't follow you. You know, you're going the wrong way. I love you, but I can't go that way. I just got off the wrong road. I just repented last night. I love God more than anything in the world. I'm in a relationship with God. You know, they say, well, you married? I say, I'm married to God. Yeah. And they said, I would like to get to know you. I said, well, my heart is in heavenly places. If you want my heart, you got to get to God. You know, I talk to them in a way it won't hurt their feelings, because they're babes. They're asleep. They're in sin. Anybody in sin is sleep, spiritual sleep. Even if they say they know God, and then they still walking in darkness, and they want to tell you, ooh, we still a man, and we have pressure, and we gotta, you know, you know, God understand our heart, and we're gonna do some stuff like this. We're gonna sin. We're gonna do wrong, and guess what? I learned from my mistakes. I hate falling. Falling is a failure to me. I don't want to be a failure. Like, I want to make it in life, and I want to get up in life, and I want to make a big difference. I want to help the people that are constantly falling. I want to be a problem solver. So God taught me how to work on my problems. God taught me how to get the wood out of my eye. God taught me how to get into a real relationship with him, how to be on one accord with him, how to give him all my heart, how to give him all my mind. Yes, I had to die to my flesh. Many times when I was healed, I said, oh, let me find me somebody. Let somebody come to me. Lord, send me somebody. But God was like, no, I want all your mind, all your heart. I'm going to give you your heart desire. But first you gotta be about my business. Like Jesus, I gotta be about my Father's business. I can't let no one take me off track. Every time you get in a relationship, somebody come to you, it's like they want to put you on another earthly mission. They want to put you on another mission, and it's not what God wants. It's like, come on, let's go to the movies, and let's go out to eat, and let's go do something. And you like, you know what? I gotta be about my Father's business. I can't take my focus off what really matters. I can't forget the fact that I am down here in a lost world, or a lot of lost people. They look good, but they need help, okay? And you can tell if they need help because they sinning. Anytime you see somebody sinning, anything that is wrong, anytime you see that, they lost. They don't know God. I don't care if they say they know God. The devil said he knew God. He knew the word, but he wasn't a doer. So the devil can get into a woman. The devil can get into a man. If they tell you to do wrong, Don't listen to them. Don't leave God. Pass the test. Pass the test. Get the blessing. If a woman come to you fine and sexy, guess what? Say no to wrong. I don't care how she look. All she trying to do is take you off track. All he trying to do is take you off track with God. And then they leave you. One man come, one man stay. You know? And it's like it's not gonna go your will will not be done. It's gonna go the Lord's way, y'all. Y'all gonna have to continue to stay with God. Y'all gotta stay with God to the end. Y'all can't just get with God and then be with him, walk with him for a little bit, and then all of a sudden leave God. Like that's you don't leave God for nothing. You don't leave God and go back to the dark. But if you happen to been on left God, if you're a believer and you happen to been on got off track some way somehow somebody hindered you and you got off track because you once walked a good you once ran a good race, you once was walking with God and now you don't know God. Now you know God, but you're not a doer. Mm-mm. What is that? I had to let my one up because baby no. He was like right here. Like if I let my one down, he on my other on the other he on this thing right here on the other side. And my one was down. So I was like, oh no. Okay, well, one of these days the Lord is gonna be like, you know what? Every ear don't hear. Okay, they need to pick a side. And if you don't pick God today, you're picking the wrong side. Okay? I rather talk about God. I don't only talk about God, but I'm a doer. I do these teachings. I've learned my lessons. And I want to help you. I want to help you get up. I want to help you learn and grow, okay? So thanks for listening. I'll be back. I love you with the love of God. Pass the test.